The Bayou Sisters. In the heart of 1950s New Orleans, where the French Quarter's cobblestone streets sang with the echo of jazz and the air smelled of chicory coffee, two sisters ruled their own little empire. Lyric and Harmony Beaumont were identical in face but different in soul. Both were light-skinned, with sleek dark hair coiffed into elegant victory rolls, their beauty made even more striking when they stood side by side. By day, they commanded two flourishing businesses: Harmony's Creole Kitchen, a warm and bustling restaurant tucked near Jackson Square, and Lyric's Lace and Satin, a boutique brimming with hand-sewn dresses and hats that made socialites sigh with envy. But at night, the sisters became something else entirely. When the last plates of gumbo and bread pudding were served, tables were pushed back, a small stage was lit, and the sisters stepped into the glow. Matching pink lace dresses, elbow-length gloves, and sparkling earrings caught the light as the room filled with anticipation. Lyric raised her saxophone first, her fingers sliding into a slow, smoky melody that curled through the air like sweet molasses. Harmony answered with a bright, brassy riff, her sound bold and teasing, pushing the music higher. The people of New Orleans adored them, not just for their beauty or their food, but for the way their music made the night feel alive. Tourists whispered that the Beaumont sisters could make a heart fall in love in 3 notes flat. Locals claimed their music was blessed, or maybe bewitched. It was on one of those nights that he appeared. A tall, sharply dressed stranger stood at the bar, untouched by the chatter around him. His eyes never left the sisters. Lyric felt his gaze first, steady, knowing, a little too curious. When the last note faded, he clapped politely but didn't smile. The next afternoon, he appeared again, this time in Lyric's boutique. Without preamble, he set an old gold locket on the counter. The hinges creaked when she opened it, revealing a faded photograph of a woman they both knew well, their mother, smiling in a way neither sister had ever seen before. "She wanted you to have it," the man said, "and perhaps something more." His name was Elias Duval, and his voice carried the soft drawl of someone who had been born to wealth but had learned to hide it. He spoke of land deep in the bayou, land that once belonged to their family, and hinted at treasures hidden there. But in the same breath, he warned them. "Some things," he said, "are best left in the dark." That night, as they prepared for their set, Harmony found something odd tucked inside her saxophone case, a folded scrap of paper with a single message in neat black ink. "The Bayou remembers." Unease settled in. Still, they played as they always did, their music weaving around the words, masking worry with melody. Still, they played as they always did, their music weaving around the words, masking worry with melody. The crowd cheered, but Lyric and Harmony exchanged glances. They both knew the feeling in their bones, the kind you get when trouble is coming, the kind that hums low, like the opening note of a blues song. The days that followed were strange. A shipment of fresh shrimp for the restaurant went missing. A dress order for the boutique was slashed open before delivery. And each night after closing, they felt eyes on them in the shadows outside. Desperate for clarity, they sought out Miss Celestine, the old voodoo priestess who lived near the river. She listened to their story, nodded slowly, then spoke in a voice like creaking cypress wood. "When music calls the bayou," she said, "sometimes it answers. Be careful, my sweet ones. There are songs that summon beauty. And there are songs that summon death." The sisters decided to find the land Elias spoke of, bringing their saxophones with them, always. In the damp, heavy air of the bayou, they found a boarded-up house surrounded by cypress trees and draped in Spanish moss. Inside, they discovered their mother's journals filled with coded recipes and strange sheet music. It didn't take long to see the truth. The songs were maps, notes and rhythms translated into directions, each tune pointing toward something hidden in the swamp. Their mother had been smuggling artifacts during the war, keeping them safe from greedy hands, and Elias wanted them. When he arrived, his polite charm was gone. "Play the melody," he ordered, pointing to one particular sheet of music. "All of it. Now." They played, but not the way he expected. Lyric began the haunting tune, Harmony joining her. Then together, they shifted the notes into a warning signal. Somewhere beyond the trees, an ally heard and began making his way toward them. Elias lunged, but Harmony swung her saxophone case like a weapon. Lyric reached inside it, not for her instrument, but for the small pistol tucked beneath the velvet lining. A storm had rolled in, thunder cracking, rain pouring, the bayou rising fast. Elias stumbled backward into the black water, his shout swallowed by the swamp. The sisters didn't look back. A week later, the restaurant was full again. The tables buzzed with conversation, the kitchen was alive with the smell of gumbo, and the stage lights cast their warm glow. Lyric lifted her saxophone, Harmony hers. As the crowd settled, Lyric leaned toward her sister and murmured, "The bayou keeps its secrets." Harmony smirked, raising her horn. "And so do we." The music began and the night belonged to them.